Good morning, students. Today I am here to take your chemistry lesson. Our topic for today is mixtures. Most of the material around us are mixture. If two or more substances are mixed together in any proportion without undergoing any chemical change, the resulting mass is called mixture. So you can say a mixture is the combination of two or more substances, but the combination of its component are not fixed. It could be in any proportion. And the substances which forms the mixture, whatever is the number, 2 or 3, 2 or more than 2, the substances which mix to form the mixture is called component or constituents. In other words, you can say a mixture has a variable composition. A mixture has a variable composition. That means the components or constituent which forms the mixture are not present in a fixed proportion. When we have studied compound, we have seen that the components are always present in fixed proportion, but in mixture it is always present in variable proportion. Examples are, let's see this example, it will become more clear to you. Salt solution is a mixture of common salt and water. Here, when the salt is added to water, if we take 2 glasses of salt water, both the glasses will look same. But when we taste it, we may find that in one glass there is more salt, in other glass there is less salt. So, it is a mixture of salt solution where water and salt is used, but the amount of water and salt is not fixed. It is variable. It could be more, it could be less. Same in case of brass. Here we are discussing about alloy. Brass is an alloy. That means it is a mixture of copper and zinc. When brass is prepared, this amount, copper and zinc, their proportion is not same. Sometimes more copper is used, less zinc is used. Sometimes more zinc is used, less copper is used. It depends on the manufacturer how to produce this brass. When you mix glucose in water, that is glucose solution, here again the amount of glucose could be increased or decreased according to the need of the person. Air is also a mixture of gases, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide and water vapor. Why we say that air is a mixture of gases? The reason for it is the composition of air is not same everywhere. It keep on changing. Like the air in rural area, it is less polluted. It has more oxygen and very less carbon dioxide. But air in industrial area where there are more factories, in those areas air has more carbon dioxide and very less amount of oxygen. That is why air is a mixture. So this was all example of mixture. Now what are the types of mixtures? Mixtures are of two types, homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures. Homogeneous mixtures are those where the components are uniformly mixed or the components are evenly distributed. When the components are evenly distributed, you cannot make out what is mixed in the mixture. They are same throughout the mixture. like in sugar solution, is a mixture, sugar and water, that has a uniform composition throughout the solution. You cannot make out where the sugar is. Same in case of salt solution. It looks transparent and you cannot make out the salt or sugar present in sugar or salt solution. Same in case of petrol. Petrol is a mixture of hydrocarbon fuels that has uniform composition throughout. So petrol looks just like a transparent liquid, but it looks like a transparent liquid, but it consists of hydrocarbon fuels in it, and these components are evenly distributed. Brass is a mixture of copper and zinc. When you see any utensils made of brass, you cannot make out how much copper or zinc is used. It looks lustrous golden color. Lustrous golden color. Actually, it has copper and zinc, which is mixed in any proportion. The amount of copper and zinc is not fixed. So this is homogeneous mixture where the components are distributed evenly. Next is heterogeneous mixture. A heterogeneous mixture is a mixture that consists of physically distinct part, each of different properties. Means the components which mixed, the constituent particles can be seen differently. For example, a mixture of salt and sugar, a mixture of sand and salt. When you mix it, you can see that sand is brown in color and salt is white in color, and you can easily differentiate the sand and salt. They could not mix with each other, they can be seen differently. A mixture of iron and sulfur. Iron is grey or blackish in color and sulfur is yellow, very bright yellow fine powder. When both of them are mixed, you can easily differentiate the iron and sulfur from each other. So this where the components can be seen differently and we can distinguish them easily, those kind of mixtures are called heterogeneous mixture. Now examples of some mixtures. Solid mixture. If a mixture contains two solids as component, then it is called solid mixture. Just now we have discussed brass, copper and zinc. When they both mixed with one another, we just get a single constituent, that is brass, which is lustrous golden in color. So we cannot see the copper and zinc. Copper is golden in color, zinc is grayish in color or silvery in color. But when they both mix, they form brass, which is lustrous golden in color. So this is a homogeneous mixture. Next is steel. Steel is made up of iron and carbon, but when steel is formed, it is an alloy of iron and carbon, but when steel is formed, it is bright silvery color, it is bright shining color. So this is a homogeneous mixture. Now solid liquid mixture. If a mixture contains one solid and other liquid component, then it is called solid liquid mixture. Like sand and water. Sand and water is heterogeneous mixture. Why it is heterogeneous? When sand is mixed with water, then what happens? Sand settles down and water goes up. So we can see the clear water at the top and sand settles down. So we can see both the constituents separately. So it is a heterogeneous mixture. Same in case of clay and water. When clay and water is mixed, the clay dispersed in whole water and after some time it gets settles. So we can see both clay and water separately. So it is a heterogeneous mixture. Now common salt and seawater. As you all know, seawater consists of large amount of common salt. But when we see the sea water, we cannot find out the common salt, though common salt is mixed in large proportion in sea water. So this is a homogeneous mixture. These are all example of solid liquid mixture. Now liquid mixture, oil and water. Oil and water is a heterogeneous mixture. I think you all have played when you all were child, when when drops of oil is put over water, what happen, the oil does not mix with water and it forms very pretty rounded structure over the surface of water, you can say, and this rounded structure keeps on floating in water. So you can easily make out the droplets are oil and the transparent liquid is water. So it is a heterogeneous mixture where both the component can be seen separately. Same in case of mercury and water. When mercury is mixed with water, mercury can be seen separately like oil. But petrol and kerosene, when petrol and kerosene are mixed together, they form a single liquid. They look like a single liquid, and since we cannot differentiate petrol and kerosene, so it is a homogeneous mixture. Now solid gas mixture. If a mixture contain a solid mixed with gaseous substances, then it is called solid gas mixture, like smoke. Solid particles of soot, that is the black carbon present in the smoke, suspended in air, and this is a heterogeneous mixture. Dust when mixed with air, so this dust is fine sand particles and we cannot see the dust and air looks transparent, so this is a homogeneous mixture. Liquid gas mixture. If a mixture contain a liquid mixed with gaseous substances, then it is called liquid gas mixture, like ammonia when mixed with water. Ammonia is a gas. When it mixed with water, it forms a homogeneous mixture. We cannot differentiate ammonia and water separately. Same in case of hydrogen chloride gas, HCl plus water, they form homogeneous mixture. Same in case of sulfur trioxide gas and water, they form homogeneous mixture. Next is gas mixture. If a mixture contain a gas mixed with another gaseous substance, then it is called gas mixture. For example, here when two gases mixed with one another, you will find all the mixture. You will never find any heterogeneous mixture. You will find all the mixture homogeneous in nature. That is we cannot separate, we cannot see ammonia and hydrogen separately. We cannot differentiate carbon dioxide and nitrogen separately. So they all form homogeneous mixture. So today till this much. I hope you all have understood. Please read the lesson from page 42 to 45, and your assignment for today is to write about homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture and to write the example of both. After that, you have to write about different types of mixtures, like solid mixture with one example, then solid liquid mixture, liquid mixture, like all the examples of mixtures with one example. You all the mixtures with one example you have to write in your fair copy. Today till this much. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy.